Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the third quarter final of this 16-man competition happening at Roxbury, Chawanga Village, Mukono district in central Uganda. One of the matches, one of the most exciting one is between the guy on table right now, nicknamed Habib Sebuguzi, captain of the Uganda national team. He is taking on his friend, but now his rival, Ibrahim Sejeba. They are racing to 7 for a place in the semi-final, which is the money bracket. My name is Peter Chove. It is the first frame of the match. Ibra 0, Habib 0. Live commentary will be proceeding shortly. Like you've seen, the first frame of the match has been won by Habib. And the two players became so fond of each other a few years ago. If you are following Ugandan pool, when Ibra, as if hungry to become a star, hungry to get money, hungry to be always on table, at the peak of lockdown, had started pretty much the whole of Uganda, besides only 4 players, to no black money matches. He simply invited the majority of the players, besides Caesar, Mansour, Kasozi, and Geoffrey Setumba, to no black money matches, and he won most of them. There was one particular player who became so stubborn and defeated Ibra thrice. The only job his opponents had to do was to pot their object balls and not to pot the black. Habib defeated Ibra 3 times. But this time it is a full match. Since then, these two players have also faced off a few times in 4 games in a few tournaments. Some won by Habib, some won by Ibra. Habib is one of those players whom you would say are Ibra's bogey player. Roxbury Kiwanga is the venue for today's match. I'm surprised by the fact that the fans are simply deciding to watch in peace and silence. And just this is Ibra's home club. This is the team, the venue for the team, new team called Roxbury Pool Club, and Ibra is their key player. And yet they are just simply watching. They just watch in silence. It seems that is who they are. About 100 or so fans are at the venue. They are simply just deciding to enjoy the action. This is the very first competitive tournament at the venue, and the expectation is that we shall work together with them to ensure that more of these are organized regularly. We are looking at once in 2 weeks, twice a month. Maybe after every 3 months we organize one big one with around at least 64 players participating and better prize money than these weekly competitions. This is Ibra on the black for the first time and 16. Score is 1-1. White is safe. White is safe. Ibra 1. Habib 1. They are racing to 7 so far. Only one player is through to the round of last for the semi-final. That is Joseph Kasozi, who made the easy work of eliminating Black Sheep. If I'm not mistaken, it was 7-1 at that final score. There is another game going on between Hazard and Ibrahim Kayanja, still goalless. That one 0-0 first frame. It started actually earlier than this one, and yet they have not finished the first game, and this is the one you are watching. 2 games have already been played, and the last game of the round will be Yuda Sembuse, nicknamed Dembaba, who will be taking on Bwanika Mansour. Yes, most likely we shall be watching that one here live as well. As Ibra this time puts white ball on the break. The break normally defines Ibra's game. He is at his lethal best when his break is on, and he's normally vulnerable when his break is not. And normally when he gets the breaks right, he gets many of them, if not all right. Normally when he doesn't get the breaks right, many of them don't come right, either becoming void breaks with him not putting on the break. I actually intended to mean dry breaks, and many a times he puts the white ball on the break. Tournament is being organized by the former Pool Association of Uganda Tournament Secretary Ismail Kalibala, with myself as media man. Feel free, if you're in and around the Kampala areas of Boyogere, Mokono and Chiwanga, the venue is Roxbury Bar and Restaurant. If you are far away, if you don't feel like making it here, if you are not in Uganda, just keep your data bundles loaded, keep your gadget well charged. You will not miss a single shot. These two players faced off recently in the Pool Association of Uganda King of the Table. It was actually the Grand Open Championship last year. You remember the tournament that was won by Kasozi after defeating Caesar. You remember Caesar defeating Ibra in the semis. and Kasozi defeating Habib. Then Ibra and Habib faced off in the third place match, which Habib won 5-3. I can also see Habib's better half, Lucky, at the venue cheering her guy on and on and on. I also need predictions of who you think will win this tournament in the comment section. The players left in, of course, these two. There is Hazard, Ibrahim Kayanja, they are also on table. Then Mansour, Dembaba, and Kasozi. Kasozi is the only player so far in the semi-finals. Watching from the Republic of Ireland, Manlu, thank you for watching. Welcome to the stream, Davis Ahumuza. You say Habib is so good with this touch mind game. Well, let's see. Richard Kulabako, thank you for rating. Welcome to the stream. Gridman Mbira, you say it is cold here. You say Ibra is dressing like he's in the Russian winter. It has been a cold day. There was only 1.5 hours of sunshine today, just that time when this tournament had just started. It is a very rare day. Greetings to you, David Kulabako. To Ben Mohide, thank you for watching. You say Hazard won the first frame. All right, that Hazard and Kanja Ibrahim has some games done in it. Venue is well lit. I love the quality of the video I am watching from where I am watching from. Even Facebook is quite lit. Kepchishiri Chimayo, by your name you must be watching from Kenya. You're asking why Hazard is not participating? Because he's in your country. He has some money matches around. He has too many matches rematching with Ben 1. He will also play with Dog City in Kenya and then return to the country very soon. I think before next week. Ibra trying out some magic. He can once surprise you with a shot that will open up the whole game. That is what exactly he attempted to do, and it's exactly what didn't pull off quite perfectly. Watching from Hoima or Dongambros, welcome to the stream. Curious to know Makoka. You say the final will be between Hazard and Ibra. That's your prediction. By the look, it is possible. But Hazard is, I think, 2-1 down against Ibrahim Kayanja. Oh, I have just realized Hazard and Ibra cannot play in the final because if both of them win their matches, they will face off in the semis. So Hazard versus Ibra in the final is off. Tabo Lifatibos, you're watching from South Africa, Plettenberg Bay, Western Cape. Welcome to the stream from Western Cape. And Kevin Chichir, you say you'll be at Nairobi on Saturday and you look for that Mchana Club. Mchana is along Ngong Road. Yes. Ngong Road opposite a supermarket which I think is called Embassy or something. Yes. Pino Morosi, Thank you for watching. Mambo Swasbe watching from Atlantis, Cape Town, and you are always watching. Thank you. Welcome. Aubrey Mabulana, also from South Africa. Daniel Nash, also from South Africa. Ojambo Boni. You are an Ibra fan. And yet Ibra Kaninga says you wish Ibra fouled with his court. Very funny comment. Jeff Butler from South Africa. Eric Trust Me and Magisha. Yeah, you are backing Kasozi or Ibra Sejemba. Those ones, Kasozi is through to the semi-final. He will play the winner between Dembaba and Mansour. It is possible for them to meet off in the final with Ibra if both of them go thus far. Melole Kimamba from Eswatini and all of you from the Republic of Eswatini. Send my greetings to Dodge Matsebula. And thank you for feeding our eyes with that beautiful Eswatini Pool Festival. By the way, we have a comp in Masaka in central Uganda around 3 weeks time. 32-man comp. And some people from Eswatini are communicating to me that they may come to make this one, including Bobezi. You remember Bobezi who lost in the final during that Eswatini pool comp? It will be good to see him. This is Habib Sebuguzi on black for the second time in this match. The only frame he has lost it to a single visit clearance. And yes, he leads 2-1. He seems to be having the game to take on Ibra in the tactical style. Aubrey Mabulana from South Africa. Daniel Nash also from South Africa. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Ojambo Boni. My good friend who normally does the live streaming, feeding us with all the stuff from Zimbabwe, Q Pixels photography page, Francis Slim Okwekwe, fellow streamer. Thank you. And also thank you for always giving us those videos. I enjoyed that Maluva head starting baby with +6. It was a joy to watch. Thank you for always being there for the game. Francis is the youngest of all of us people who normally stream, but he's also the one with the most girlfriends. I don't even know how he did it on Valentine's Day, how he balanced the boat. Good luck, Francis. John T. Away, you say Ibra is a top quality player. JV Marau, hola from South Africa. Justin Konda watching from the Democratic Republic of Congo. I want to watch some videos from Congo. Expired Poison, thank you for watching. So people are deciding to now laugh at Francis. The match between Kanja Ibra and Hazard is still at 2-1, just as this one. The way this match is seemingly building up, Ibra is winning the games where Habib doesn't pot on the break, and he's so far taking them away with single visit clearances, just like that. And those games which are requiring touch technical style are the ones that Habib is winning so far. A little more energy used on the cue ball by Ibra there, but he should be good to go. Black is lost. Ibra 2, Habib 2, rest to 7. MK, you are watching from Lesotho. You are rooting for Haza. Welcome to the stream, MK. Mwansa Mulenga Juven Anderson, you're asking how many guys from Uganda are going to China. Yes, Caesar, Dog City, Kasozi. I'm yet to confirm with Ibra. I also know Collins Tway will be going, representing Kenya. I'm not so sure about who will be representing Zimbabwe. I know South Africa will have some number. Normally they have the biggest contingent from Africa. It was Abdallah Hussein representing Tanzania last time round. I don't know who it will be this time. He was one of the best performers from Africa, reaching the prize bracket, coming back with $3,000, not bad money. Also, Jacobs from South Africa, in my opinion, the best hayball player on the continent. Simplifies that big table as if he's playing on the small one. I want to watch his game. Francis will be representing Zimbabwe. The other time I remember Inspector doing his thing. I think he played past the first 2 rounds, a good performance. The fact that he was a first timer. Also, Victor represented Zambia last time round, but didn't go very far. Ibra also represented Uganda, played past the first round, then lost out in the second round. Only Jacobs and Abdallah Hussein, if my mind serves me right, are the only players from the continent who reached the prize bracket. Let us see who this time will try and dethrone Zheng Yubo, the defending champion, and the first runner-up, the lady also from China, Tang Chunxiao. Ivan Fidi, you are always supporting, I think, Mansour. Joshua Chimba, you're waving your Zim flag. Thank you for watching all the way from Zimbabwe. Habib has been winning the frames where both players have been having different turns on the table. Ibra has been winning the frames where he has not allowed Habib on the table. The players' tactics are so clear from the results so far. Is he trying out a combination shot, white ball, putting the red ball in the pocket? You are looking closest. It was almost played to perfection. Only just for himself to put to go from one problem to another. White ball is almost frozen against the cushion. You would think that he needs to pot a ball. He must pot. Maybe go for the center pocket near where the black ball is. Maybe the corner pocket on the right. He's going for the center pocket. It will be a very difficult sharp cut. He misses the target. He may be going 3-2 down. Habanga, are you asking between the difference between hay ball and black ball rules? Black ball is what these guys are playing. Hay ball are the rules that were originally called the Chinese 8-ball or Chinese pool. They play on a table which is 2.5 times as big as this one. The balls are bigger, even the white ball is bigger. The balls are numbered from 1 to 15. Balls from number 1 up to 7 have dots on them. Balls from 9 to 15 have stripes on them. You either play the dots or you play the stripes. The rules are much different from black ball. You can't even explain them in one sentence. I would just advise you to Google hay ball rules and then you get the answer. But the basic principle is all the same. Finish your choice, your color of balls, and then the 8-ball, and then you win the match. Good shooting, Ibra. Civil TJ Fista, you're asking if they're going to be playing hay ball in China. Yes, they are not going to be playing what you are seeing. It is Chinese pool rules. Ibra 3, Habib 2. This one as if is the longest frame in the match so far. And the sofa frames like this one are the two that Habib has won. He needs to be wary that his opponent, whom he's giving 2 shots right now, is a formidable citizen on his home table. One up, Dennis. You say Ibra is in winter. Man, it's cold here. It has been a cold day, and you all know that Mukono is near Lake Victoria, the world's second biggest freshwater lake. So it's a cold day. Chikawa Ricky wa Chelsea supporting Ibra. JV Marawu says it's mind games now. Sometimes it is the tactic. After you read your opponent's mind in the first 2 or 3 games, you see what they are trying to do, then you try all your best to take the lead. Then when you take the lead, you start playing freely. Sometimes that is how these short races are won. Hello? What is it? The last phases of that clearance was pretty much Ibra at his best. And although the fans have been silent all day, he has been able to awaken them, not to support, but to celebrate that clearance. Ibra 4, Habib 2. Every time he loses, or many a times when he loses matches, is when players don't accept him to take what you would call a big lead. So by Ibra going 2 games up, you are prompted to think that the game is starting to drift away from Habib. He must start winning now. How will this break go? He hits the top ball and puts the white ball. I keep wondering why Ibra has maintained that old school break. It is not effective. It is pretty much dependent on chance. Drawing the white ball backwards and hitting the top ball, because the player cannot control where the white ball goes after hitting the balls. Normally players hit the second ball, drawing the white ball in side motion. The white ball definitely hits the middle part of the cushion, and it is very unlikely that it will go in. And in case the player sinks in a ball, they stand a good chance of making a break and finish if they are good players. That's why top players, most of them the world over, they hit the second ball nowadays, not the top ball. It is something Ibra has to adjust. Thank you for watching Mutesi Esther. Welcome back from Valentine's honeymoon. Yusuf Kagwa, Mkasikona Masandela watching from Soweto, South Africa. Thank you for watching. Davis Ahomuza, you say Habib is so good. Yes, it is his touch game. He normally perfects that one. Liberty Checha, how are you doing? How is your evening and where are you watching from? The other game between Masiram Ibrahim Kanja and Hazard is equally interesting and they are drawing 3-all. So far the games are now going at pretty much the same pace. 6 games played on each of the tables. So remember, the winner of the match you are watching will take on the winner of the other match. So by the look of things, maybe it will be Ibra against any of those guys. You cannot tell who. And yet Kasozi will be taking on in the semi-finals the winner of the match between Mansur and Dembaba. Ibra 4, Habib 2. It seems Ibra wants to frustrate the life out of Habib by doing all it takes to win this frame. It's a very important frame for Habib to pull one back. If he makes it 4-3, then it will once again be anyone's game. For Ibra, if he goes 5-2 up, it will pretty much be done and dusted. He will almost be home and dry into the semis. Midweek comps are not very rewarding in terms of money. The winner gets the equivalent of 150 US dollars. As little as that, but it's enough. It's a reason for the player to train for the week, to keep themselves fit and competitive and in shape for bigger things to come. Of course, there are cash prizes for the top 4. Divide by 2, you get the money, which will be won by the second place. Again, divide by 2 for the third, and further divide by 2 for who will come fourth. A little bit tricky this shot is, but look at how this guy almost cools down the white ball using two cushions, using the least possible energy and using a big spin on the white ball, making very difficult stuff look so easy. This one is now a formality. Habib knows it, that even though it looks a little bit difficult to put this black, Ibra will almost certainly sink it in the corner pocket, which he does, and Ibra leads 5-2. On the other table, Hazard is drawing 3-3 with Kayanja Ibra. As if to compound his misery more and more, Habib has potted 3 balls on the break. These include 2 reds and the white ball. Of the 5 reds that are remaining on the table, 4 of them are safely packed in the pocket. It is only 1 ball which is not, and it's also in space. This is the easiest clearance Ibra will ever have in a competitive game. Look at this game. If your opponent does this mistake, you will never ever believe your luck. And yet Habib is the guy who has been spoken of as the guy with the best break in the country. Today, he is none of that. Look at what a free shot Ibra has served us with. He will do the easy task of putting that red, tapping it in the center pocket. The rest will just be an ordinary clearance, which even Chris Mokasa can finish. Even Easy No Firebase can finish. He knows the art of manipulating his small body to maneuver situations which are very big hardships for most players with small bodies. This clearance, Ganda would have done it in around 40 to 50 seconds. Here is Ibra going 6-2 up. Chikawa Ricky asking which players have been signed by Roxbury apart from Ibra. Roxbury are the new big spenders in town. They have Hazard on their radar, Kasozi, Robert Tomusime, who is having a money match tomorrow at the same venue with Pacquiao, Arnold Semokwano and Savimbi. That is their team for now. Hazard leads 4-3 against Ibrahim Kayanja, as if we are set for a repeat of last week's final. Remember when Hazard beat Ibra 7-2, as if that match is starting to build up, but this time in the semi-finals. What started as a would-be very competitive game has ended as an easy work done by Ibra, who has ended up dominating Habib Sebuguzi with a 7-2 victory. Ibra will be taking on the winner of the match between Ibra Kayanja and Hazard in the semi-finals. See you then.